Hey guys, my name is Taylor Forkade. I'm here to talk about the concussion lawsuit with former Saints player John Forkade. Question number one: do you feel the NFL concussion lawsuit was fair to the retired players?
Taylor, I don't think it was fair to retired players. People are going to say, what do you mean? Y'all got $765 million. Folks, we're not going to see $765 million. The NFL owners make over billions and billions of dollars. This is a concussion lawsuit that we won among a lot of football players that played out through the years, extra players and current players that guys are playing right now. I'll look at it like this. We got some medical parts of it that are good and the financial parts of it that are not that good. Overall, this is not a great plan for us, but we accepted it because we have really no choice when you go to a class action lawsuit. Whatever was determined is determined. As long as the NFL helps us down the road and in the future, I'm looking forward to see what this lawsuit comes about.
Question number two: do you think the NFL will help the retired players from here on out?
Taylor, I hope they help the retired players from here on out. I'm a retired football player. A lot of players are out there retired, need some help. Not just financially help. We're talking about medical helping. We're talking about helping the players see doctors who can understand what concussions are all about. There are players right now that are out there that have CTE. That's not a good idea to have when you're still in your 50s and 60s. Most of the guys have passed away when they check their brains for these things. But right now, I think the NFL needs to step up and give us some medical advice, who we need to see, why we need to see him, and then give us the results after so we can do something to prepare ourselves and maybe correct some of these things that we have with our brains. Overall, the NFL needs to step up, and they're trying. They're doing their due diligence, and I think due diligence is important right now to help out all these players, current and future and ex.
Question number three: what do you think the NFL can do for the players in the form of medical help?
Well, Taylor, what I feel like they need to do for the form of medical helping these players out is like we said earlier. Go out there, let these guys go see their doctors, and whatever treatment needs to be done, whatever operations need to be done, the NFL needs to pick these tabs up. They need to medically help us out for the rest of our lives because we have played and gave ourselves so much to the league and so much to the team. And we all understand, certain different situations with the health insurance. Some people do, some people don't. Some players have died from brain injuries. Some players are struggling right now with the brain injuries. So right now, with the medical part of it, that's important. Financially, it'll come down the road. We may never see the money, $765 million. That's what they talk about. But medically, they need to be able to let us visit doctors and see doctors and understand that the doctors need to know what our needs are. And our needs are to be able to go see doctors at any moment we can when we're having head trauma and issues with our brains. Taylor, I want to thank you, man, and good luck with this in your classwork.